Her life seemed almost too amazing to be true. Neighbors say Giselle Yazgi boasted that she was the secret wife of Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, a mentor to Ivanka Trump, and the ex-wife of Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez. Some of her neighbors in an upscale Chevy Chase, Maryland high-rise found her stories of international glamour and access to American power easy to believe. And when she said she could make them rich, well, they believed that too. In 2015, Giselle approached her neighbor, Bob Underwood, with a unique investment opportunity. Peter Silva is Underwood's attorney. The idea, according to your client, was to sell T-shirts to the military in Venezuela. Why on earth would he think that would be a good business venture?
And I think he believed that when she, made these claims about being so close to Hugo Chavez, he thought that this was the right person to get him involved down there. Mr. Underwood was recently separated, divorced from his wife, and was being a single father. And Giselle presented a neighbor and a woman influence in his daughter's life that was very welcomed at that time.
The Washington Post reviewed hundreds of text messages between Underwood and Yazgi that included detailed instructions about how much cash she needed and how to deposit the money.
Giselle would ask for cash, and she would ask for it, at different times, and she'd say it was for different things.
But soon, Yazgi was asking for more money. In December 2015, Venezuela's ruling party suffered a huge defeat during the parliamentary elections, and she suggested it could complicate the T-shirt deal. But 5 days later, she had some big news. 8 hours later, she was asking for more money. In January 2016, Underwood still had nothing to show for his growing investment.
We've since learned in our investigation that she was running this same scam on other people within this building. So that just gives credibility to our claims that this has been in fraud the entire time.
The news magazine Semana did a series of reports in the early 90s about a woman named Jaler. They called her La Mona, or the Blonde. The authorities said she used her charm to scam Colombian banks and her connections to defraud the Colombian army.
El primer contrato que hice con el ejército, yo lo entregué a tiempo. Entregué el mejor material.
Jaler did a television interview with Colombia's Canal Uno in which she admitted to using the name of her sister, Rola Jaler, to get contracts with the Colombian army.
Pero a ver, señora Jaler, lo que usted hizo entonces fue comprar y comprar y comprar oficiales para obtener contratos.
No, yo lo que hice fue suplantar vilmente a mi hermana y vender y vender y vender mucho al ejército el mejor material.
When the Post showed this footage to Underwood and his neighbors, they agreed that La Mona was the woman they knew as Giselle. The Washington Post reached Giselle Yazgi by phone, but she issued a string of denials, including saying that she was not the woman known as La Mona in Colombia. She also denied claiming that she was married to Egyptian President Sisi and the former Venezuelan leader Chavez. Neither Yazgi or her attorney accepted our invitation for an on-camera interview.